Bddb shippers are mass blocking Horikoshi's official account. So if y'all somehow just still do not know by this point, Horikoshi released extra pages for the last physical volume of My Hero Academia, pretty much confirming the love between Deku and Ochako. And since just yesterday, Horikoshi has lost over 10,000 followers from people mass blocking him, and you have full-on Bddb fans crashing the hell out, bro. Like, I mean this with all due respect, but you got Bddb fans even creating their own fantasies, trying to cope with the fact that they didn't get the ending that they wanted. But somehow, My Hero Academia fans, at least those My Hero Academia fans, cannot tell the difference between a platonic friendship, yes, friendship, and a loving relationship. Dude, you even had Toga pushing on Ochako. You got two ships getting cooked in one. But no, but on a serious note though, the fact that people are mass blocking Horikoshi over this is actually just so childish, bro. Please stop.
The fact that some of these shippers in My Hero Academia will just straight up ignore what the story is telling them to their face is a big part of the problem. I've seen way too many posts and comments about how Ochako ending up with Izuku absolutely ruins her character development. The other side of this shipping debate with the MHA leaks are people that wanted Ochako to end up with Toga, which in all honesty to me makes even less sense than the whole Bakugo and Deku situation. For starters, there's like a dozen times in this entire manga where Ochako just straight up admits her feelings for Deku. Even during her fight with Toga, she said, "I fell in love with Izuku." A big part of her character is putting aside her feelings for the person she loves so much so she can focus on the task at hand and being a hero. And yet for some reason, even though they have constant evidence thrown right in their face, people will still ship her with this absolute psychopath. Even if by some miracle Toga managed to survive all the way to the end of My Hero, she would be locked in a maximum security prison for the rest of her life. She would never see the light of day again, let alone be able to have a relationship with somebody. Like, this isn't even a matter of reading comprehension anymore. It's a matter of not being able to read at all. It's seeing these words on a page, deciding that they don't compute in your absolutely delusional brain, and rejecting the fact that they even exist.
My sister's reaction to Iza Ocho being canon on video. For those of you who don't already know, Deku and Ochako have officially been confirmed to be canon by Horikoshi in volume 42 of My Hero Academia. And just seeing this side of the My Hero Academia community break down over this is so funny. Because one, they are literally just drawings. It is never that deep. And two, it's so funny just seeing all the narratives that they built up for themselves over the years just crumble. Because anyone who actually read My Hero Academia with their eyes open knew from the very beginning that both Deku and Ochako had feelings together and that this was probably going to happen sooner or later. But no, instead they developed this narrative that Bakugo and Deku are in love with one another and that Toga and Ochako are in love with one another. I've seen so many of those people say that the writing doesn't make sense and that Ochaku's character has been ruined. Nothing's been ruined. It's been set up like this from the start. You just let your own headcanons ruin it for you.
No! This is impossible! It can't be real!
What? What are you talking about?
Izuku and Ochako! They can't be together! It's supposed to be Izuku and Bakugo! I can't believe this!
I mean, it seemed pretty obvious that Izuku and Ochako would end up together, didn't it?
I don't care! Horikoshi deserves punishment for this trash writing! He's homophobic, misogynistic, and his artwork is terrible!
Oh, okay. Just because your delusional ship that makes zero sense is not canon does not mean that you get to throw these ridiculous accusations at Horikoshi.
But no, it's...
You're the reason a lot of people judge My Hero Academia, because your side of the fandom is considered the worst. If you are a true fan of My Hero Academia, then you should respect Horikoshi's writing. Bullying him like this is awful, and it's incredibly disrespectful to all the work that he's put into this story.
No, this can't be! This can't be! Was it really just casual? Can I catch up to Izuku? Did mean nothing!
Hey, look, Deku finally got his bitch! Wait, are you crying? Oh, don't tell me you're one of those shippers. We knew this would happen!
Knew they were just friends. Bakugo and Deku was the perfect enemies to lovers, love stories. All the moments they had, did a Black Whip heart mean nothing?
They're literally friends!
You tell me that Toga and Ochaka, cutest in the world confession, meant nothing?
What type of weird fanfic rabbit hole have you been down? She's dead! Uraraka taught Toga how to find herself, and Toga taught her how to express and feel her emotions.
No, 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 no! Horikoshi ruined My Hero with this generic shonen romance. This is not what we wanted. This is not what we deserved.
You are my sunshine, Is this the most sane My Hero enthusiast? You're the reason we're all closeted fans!